Yo, what is going on, guys? Your boy Russell back again with more Madden 17 Ultimate Team. Guys, this was kind of a weird game. There was a lot of weird shit that happened, and one of the biggest and dumbest things I have ever done in Madden. Like, I can't believe this happened. I may have put it in the title. In that case, you guys already know. I'm the one that fucked up. But shit, it was bad. But as you guys can see, we actually have the Seahawks jerseys on. I actually changed my chemistries just so I could have the Seahawks home and away. I was tired of using the Texans and the Jets. Like, I didn't feel comfortable. So I got Seahawks jerseys. Russell Wilson feeling at home in those Seahawks jerseys. I did also change my stadium back to the one with pick specialists. Wow, I can't talk. Pick specialists so that I can max out that chemistry. And I also picked back up out of position free safety OBJ because he gives deep threat. And I was able to max out two chemistries, pick specialist and deep threat. So that really helped me. So Randy Moss is now in 97. Terrell Pryor has, I think, a couple extra like jumping and shit like that. And I think Excel. So everybody should be better because of the changes. And hopefully the changes that I make will be for the better. As 3rd and 6, Terrell Pryor ends up somehow dropping that. He usually is money on those. But 4th and 6, he does not cover Ed McCaffrey. That's my money play. And we do end up finding it wide open. 1st and 10, we run with Isaiah Crowell. I was running a lot more. I've been running a lot more. I'm running a lot of weak. A lot of single back, a lot of I form, a lot of power plays. I've been running a lot more running plays, you know, because I've mainly been pass, and I feel like that's been hurting me a lot because you can get stopped by the pass pretty easy, but you get the right run scheme going, you should be able to move the ball. And this game, I was moving the ball pretty well, but you guys can see we actually get stopped on 4th and goal. As 3rd and goal, I thought we were already in, but I guess not. And 4th and goal, he does make a nice stop on a QB sneak. I saw him come out and goal line. I'm like, all right, that's money. Half a yard, Russell Wilson can get this easy. Sure enough, he doesn't. So we actually turn the ball over. He does have to go 99 yards, but you guys can see he goes to the same play twice. Once it doesn't work. I guess the second time it did work. So he gets 22 yards, and now he's running all over me with Tevin Coleman. That card is an absolute monster, especially if you get him fully chemmed out. I think fully chemmed, he does have like 94 speed. So I don't know how chemmed this guy had him out, but that didn't sound right. How much chemistry this guy had on him, but either way, Tevin Coleman's a monster. I did use him, and he's insanely fast. And just a ridiculous card. But you guys can see on 3rd and 1, he decides to run with his tight end, and he does not get anything. It's 4th and 2, he finds Tevin Coleman running wide open in the flats, and that was a bad read by me. I manned up Zach Brown, who was supposed to be in that zone, and I completely fucked up. It's 1st and 10, he finds an easy first down. This dude's just marching on me. I mean, this guy has a 99-yard drive in his hands right now, just ready to go. And 2nd and 3, he's looking, fires at the back of the end zone, is broken up by Richard Sherman. I did move Sherman to the number 2. I feel like that will be better because Janoris Jenkins has the most speed, and I feel like people usually put their speed receivers or their best receiver at number 1. Some cases they don't, as Tevin Coleman runs into the end zone free for me. But Richard Sherman just keeps getting beat. And I thought maybe putting him at number 2 would help. And this game, it seemed like it helped a little bit. But you guys can see now with a minute 20 left, we got to get down the field. We hit a huge play to Terrell Pryor. And then we hit Terrell Pryor once again. And we're already across midfield. So we're at least going to get a field goal. But he does get the ball back at half. So I really want a touchdown right now to tie this game up. 45 seconds left, trying to play the clock. He leaves Randy Moss wide open in the middle of the field, and we do get the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, we do run with Isaiah Crowell, and we walk into the end zone with 15 seconds left. So now I'm thinking we got this on lock. We're going to be tied going into half. He gets the ball back. It's going to be a 0-0 game. Not so fast. He runs once and then twice and gets across midfield in 2 plays, and then with 6 seconds left at the 50-yard line, I go to dime, and I leave Tevin Coleman wide open, and he scores a touchdown. I have no idea how I collapsed that bad, but that is how we go to half. Him being up 14-7, and now all he needs is a field goal to get to score a lead. But just throw it at me, man. Why the fuck not? This dude completely erases all that with that pick, as now he can't get a 2-score lead, and it looks like I'm going to be able to at least shrink it to a 1-possession lead as long as we stop him to a field goal and if we get a field goal. So 14-10, if he drives down the field, we hold him to a field goal. It would be 17-10, of course. So, I mean, we're in this game for sure. That pick definitely helped us, but that huge collapse before half really fucked us over. As 3rd and 8, we need to make a play. We run with Russell Wilson. I think I can swerve Paul Crosby. He gets the suction. And 4th and 2, we decide to go for it. He does not play Russell Wilson once again, and we get it easy as I try to go to the end zone. Thought I could cut in, but I wasn't able to. And then 1st and goal, I run with Jimmy Graham. Now, I put a running back in my fullback depth chart, but he doesn't show up. I guess you can't do that. But first of all, look at this, man. I tried to go for the pick with OBJ because he was across the line. So I thought, okay, it's going to be called back either way. And OBJ just fucks up as 2nd and 14. He loses a couple, and that was almost intercepted. Really bad read. But 3rd and 15, this is a huge play, and we could possibly get the ball back. And Jadeveon Clowney applies the pressure, and Olivier Vernon jumps up into the air and gets the fumble recovery. Looked like a pick, to be honest. But 1st and 10, we got the ball back, so we pretty much have a guaranteed lead. If we don't, barring a fumble or a interception or something, we're at least going to have the lead, which the way this game was going early, I did not think we were going to have. It's 3rd and 5. Joe Thomas cannot hold a block to save his life, so we do have to take our field goal. I will take it this time, and we do go up 17-14. So at this point, I'm just thankful to be winning. And right there, Eric Ebron, this dude just starts. Actually, that may have been Vernon Davis. Eric Ebron and Vernon Davis, one of the two. He starts hitting seam routes and trying to hit his running back and shit all the time. So I just keep manning him up, and that was really close to being a user pick. And you guys will see this dude gets lost real quick when I start locking his ass up. As right there, it looks like Eric Ebron still. He makes the catch but goes nowhere, and then he tries to go to that same route, completely locked. So 4th and 11, he decides to go for it again. And wait, I think that's the first time he went for it. Either way, I apply some pressure off the edge. He makes a hasty read, and we man him up. Nothing doing. So up 17-14, we get the ball, and we fire a dot to Vance McDonald at the 29-yard line. So we are in prime position. Only passed 8 times with Russell Wilson. And you guys know I love the pass. And now we're running the ball. 12 rushes for Isaiah Crowell. We're running more than we're passing, which is very rare for me. And we just keep on doing it. As 3rd and 3, we roll out, and we do find Jimmy Graham wide open, and we get a huge first down, because if we wouldn't have converted that, I definitely would have kicked the field goal. We would have been up by 6. So now we have a chance to put this game away. You guys can see clock is ticking down. Isaiah Crowell gets us a couple right there. And 3rd and 3, I decide to make a judgment call, and I run with Jimmy Graham, and we are into the end zone, as I think he thought we were passing, and you guys already know he does end up quitting. That was his wild card game. I was a little bit surprised he quit. Who knows? He scored in 15 seconds on a 75-yard play. I don't know. That was ridiculous. I don't know why he quit. But you know what? We win 23-14. I did hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to look out for the next one. And as always, Dangerous Army, I'm out.
Feel me like a Hellcat.